I just realised something. I was supposed to hit this milestone yesterday. And I'm hoping I haven't missed it, if I'm being honest. Because that wouldn't make any sense whatsoever. Ah, there we go. 2,350. That's kind of weird, because the 2,400 milestone will first be made available in 1 month and 13 days. But yeah, okay, that makes no sense at all. It means I'm getting a week behind on these, but this would be Evergreen Choice C, 3 Rifle Rivens, 3 Melee Rivens, but one of them is a Zor, or 3 Pistol Rivens. Still do not know why Pistol Riven cache or Rifle Riven cache doesn't have at least 1 kit gun Riven in it. And every time this comes around, I keep saying the same thing. It still, to me, makes no sense how they can add a Zor Riven. It's literally right there. You are losing a Melee Riven in favour of a Zor Riven. At this point, that needs to kind of go away, so it's 3 Melee Rivens, because the Zor Riven, anybody who really wants one can get a hold of one. Oh, and you can kind of, well, you can't get them from Melee Rivens anymore, they are specific to that. But, oh, it just gets me every single time. There's no kit gun Riven. I don't need a kit gun Riven, so that's kind of good for me, but to have the Zor Riven there and not throw a kit gun Riven into the pistol cache is just straight up weird. Or have a choice of 4 different ones. The fact that this is still a choice of 3, yeah, 2,350 days into this, that's 1,250 since they added the Evergreen choices, and they still have it down as a set of 3. Well, there are Rifle Rivens, Melee Rivens, Pistol Rivens, Zor Rivens, Kit Gun Rivens, Companion Rivens, Arc Gun Rivens. And 2 of these choices aren't available here. Well, 3, because the companion ones are also not available here. So we'll take the Rifle Rivens, and as always, the choice, or the tasks to unveil them, will differ on all of them. Because it's kind of, I really want to say random, but pretty much every time it's catch 1 fish, mine 1 gem or metal, and kill 1 enemy in 30 seconds. Sustain a 6 times melee combo counter for 30 seconds with an active pet present. That's really easy so far. Find 15 syndicate medallions without dying or becoming downed. With the addition of void plumes, do void plumes count because they are technically syndicate medallions? If so, that's also really easy. But, of course, Teshin now sells the Veiled Riven Cipher, which will instantly unlock any of these, meaning if there was one that was a little bit too hard, could just use that. But I kind of wish that they would change these up just a little bit. The Evergreen cache, once you get this far into it, Evergreen Choice B with its 50,000 Kuva or 30,000 Endo, pretty useful. The Evergreen Choice A can get Forma from it. Or, well, that's pretty much it. This, it's Rivens, and as I've said every single time I do this, I don't even unlock these, I just give these away. No, it's the Corvus that I wanted. And then I would ignore this build. I was playing with something and actually I broke it, so I just threw back on what it had on a while ago. Yeah, it's this I wanted a Riven for, hence I haven't made this better. To be fair, I need to take that back off and put this on. It's okay. Might be set up for gas at the minute, but there it is. For some reason, I've got 2 of these. Crit damage. It's not exactly the best crit hitting, probably why I'm not using it, but okay, so I have one for this. This is probably why I was running around with this instead of this. I do believe I've got one for them. I want one for that. The Grappler. Definitely want one for the Grappler, mainly because, you know, this exists. Wanted one for the Larkspur, why I'm not using it. Same thing, don't have one. And Yeah, I would love one for the Imperator, but haven't got one for that either. This is why I keep saying I would love to come across one for the actual heavy arc guns, because Gravamag, these things become very powerful. And to be fair, probably one of the most powerful weapons in the game. Why I'm putting this back on? Because with gas on it, this thing was actually, yeah, 66,500 damage. Yep, I'll just leave that on and we'll just leave this off here. Hopefully they will rework the Evergreen cache system at some point and make it better. I still think the solution would be as easy as once you get this far into it, it allows you to pick up more than one. That is the solution that would make this all better. I would have picked up Rifle and probably Secondary. But then once you are like 2,000-3,000 days ahead of the system, that's a long way off, you could get all three of them. Which I still say would be the solution for the fact that it doesn't have all the Rivens in here. But I've gone on about this too much, so we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.